Hello everybody, welcome to Spoon of Nature. And what are we doing today? I'm glad you asked. We're going to take this railroad spike, probably 2, maybe 3, and we're going to make a tomahawk head and a knife. Might also take this file and make a bushcraft knife. That's the other project. We're using a wood forge today. We're outside in the backyard. It finally cooled down enough that I could do this. And like I said, wood forge, not coal, not gas, just wood. And it's going to be an adventure. So I got the hammer, I got the willingness, maybe a little bit of knowledge. Let's see what we can do now. Okay, so remember this, nice little fire starter, shotgun shell, sawdust, candle wax, a nice little wick. This is where we're starting our fire at. Okay, so here's the first blade. I got the pinholes all drilled. I got it profiled. I'm gonna put a bevel in this, and then we're gonna heat treat it. So, here we go. Okay, first up, we gotta shorten these. We gotta get all that metal to one end and get them straight. I had these sitting in there while I was working on that knife, the other knife, so but we gotta get all that steel as close together as we can, and then we can work it out from there, if that makes any sense. Alright, so it's been a really long day, a hot day, and Started out with railroad spikes. So we got two Tomahawk heads partially done. I got to drift the handle holes in it. We'll do that tomorrow. The knife, it is done. Ta-da! We got the bevel on it. Got to sharpen it, buff it out. Done deal. And then the other knife from the file, the holes are all done. Just got to put the scales on it, put the pins in it, and finish that out. So I probably ought to just look at the way I do things, and throwing 4 things into a forge and trying to get them done in a day is, I don't know, not the best idea I've had probably. But we'll finish these tomorrow. I only got 2 to do tomorrow, so it's only half the workload, and we'll go from there. It turned out pretty good so far. Right now is at the critical point. The last Tomahawk I did, I was drifting that hole, and that's when it split. So we'll finish that up tomorrow. So here's today's project, 2 Tomahawk heads. I drilled holes in these. I'm going to try out this, see if that goes a little easier, and help it split a little more evenly. The fire is starting to build now, so once that gets built, we're going to throw these in. There we go. Okay, it's only 78 today. That's a lot better than the 90 that it has been. I've been waiting for this opportunity to jump on the forge outside and get this done. Still hot, very hot. But, that's what we got. That was a railroad spike. I went ahead and did 2 because the forge is there and I'm an idiot. Half the workload if I'd just done 1. So I got the 2 hatchet Tomahawk heads here. And I got the knife done. I got the file knife done. I'll show you the completed projects and all these. I'm going to take these, clean the edges up, put a handle in them, and they'll be done. I'll show you the whole project and everything that come out. And I don't remember what footage I got of the railroad spike knife. I hope I did. It was hard to, once you get in there and you're working on that, it's hard to remember to turn around and hit the record button. And I've done that a lot. I'm guilty. So I'm going to go get some iced tea, sit down, and think about my choices in life that's got me here, and contemplate my future endeavors. So next thing is going to be the finished product, so stick around. So that project's in the books. We started out with a railroad spike, and there's the knife we came out with. You know, the Tomahawk. You know, the handle, Indiana shagbark hickory. My buddy Tim Black, he brought me some pieces that he had, and it came in real handy. This is what I had it intended for. I put a coat of pine resin with a mixture of mineral spirits in it on the handle. That'll seal it, you know, and I really like the way it turned out. It brings out that grain in the hickory, which is what I was looking for. My nephew Tom, he brought me this project. He's like, hey, I got these railroad spikes. Can you make me a knife and a tomahawk? We did it. One of the things I threw in was this file that I had, broken file, and this one turned out pretty good. I left the hammer marks in it. You can still see the file trails, and We'll try to get that up there where you can see that really well. This is also some Indiana black walnut, my favorite wood. And it happened to be where there was a knot, a burl, or something, but got some really nice grain in that. This thing was hard to sharpen. I had to use a diamond grit sharpener, block sharpener, Harbor Freight, best store ever. And I was able to get a nice edge on that. And it's sharp now. It's about 3 days work here. Don't let it fool you. I also made a nice sheath for it, so it all goes together very well. So looking forward to using that one. So that's about it for now. And I'm not sure what the next project is. I know I still got a muzzle loader to build, and checked the stock the other day, and it's just about there. It's about finally done curing. We had some good hot weather around here, and that's really sped up the process. So that one's still in the book. We'll be taking a blank and making a muzzleloader stock out of it. So I'll let you know how that one's going. You'll notice I'm getting some facial hair now. I got the 1800 and the Civil War enactment coming up in the next couple of months. So start getting this ready to go, and we'll have footage of that. So I'm Gary, Spoon with Nature. Thank you for watching.